I greet you in the love and the light of the infinite Creator. Event is coming soon. YouTube channel. Here's the latest intel.
The Necessity of Density for Our Ascension. By Lena Calibre. Every ounce of density, challenges and pain we live in and face in this and any life, serves the purpose of giving us something to work and be with, yet also push against as we grow. Our personal growth accelerates with every bit of strength we muster in order to push away, with love, from an old way of being. Our ascension quickens with every effort we make to change our way of taking in ourselves, life, the cosmos, and love itself. Every single step we take inward helps to propel the changes we draw and make outward as an expression of our process of deepening self-love and care. Even plants in their infancy have to push away their seed shells and penetrate the soil they've been planted in order to sprout and grow towards the sun that continually calls to them. So it is that we too have an ongoing process that is very similar and is playing out in an intense way right now. I remember my favorite part of swimming lessons, when I was able to overcome my fears and actually get into the water, was that feeling of pushing off the wall at the side of the pool, and rocketing through the water like a dolphin or mermaid. That visceral feeling of pushing off and away from something dense in order to fly, still lives in me now. I can see myself as a child, finding the power and muscle in my legs, propelling myself from one side of the pool to the other. The experience was a bit more tiring in dance class, but there was a similar feeling of learning to jump in beautiful airborne poses by pushing off the dense ground, again feeling the power alive and growing in my developing legs. Today I feel a parallel in my adult life as I heal and live into ascension, and it lives in my heart with clarity now, that this is what each of us is experiencing. That density that propelled us into new territories of our physical reality as human beings when we were children, is that same density we are pushing against in order to soar in our hearts and souls as adults today. It is the density of the earth beneath our feet and the four concrete walls we live in, but it is also, in more contextual words, what we can call the third density or third dimension, this reality many of us held as the reality for so long. There are some of us who judge it for being there altogether, but I, and you, have needed these hard-packed grounds of belief systems and tough situations. We have needed these challenging mirrors that may not now reflect us as we are, but as we could be if we do not take those steps we need to in order to merge with our own hearts again. We have needed, and at times still need, something to push against so we can continue to grow. We even needed it in our mother's womb. We pushed against her from the inside, building muscle tone and strength for our foreseen exit from that warm place, and entrance into this world that was going to give us only more walls to learn to push against, building strength within and without. There is a deep love and appreciation we can have for the densities we have had to push against in order to grow and evolve. In fact, we need to love it, or we will be pushing against it much harder than necessary, maybe even causing harm in our wake. Density offers us the contrast to where our light bodies and higher vibration frequencies need and want to go. It offers us a necessary grounding for our lives until we don't need it anymore. Until we need density of a new variety to help hold us and provide us with the means to keep growing. This third density ground inside and outside of us is where we get to rediscover our wings. It is our launch pad, our pool wall to push against. Eventually it will become a memory, as all walls that have contained us now are. Until then, we can trust that it must still be what we need, to build up the strength for our next level of flight, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, and for our ever-rising ascension processes.
Please like us and share with your social media. Please subscribe and click the bell to be notified of our new videos.
Remember to check out our playlist for important intel you may have missed.
Be sure to enter our subscriber appreciation $100 monthly giveaway. The link is in our description.
And visit our sister channel. The event is coming soon for additional intel and information. Stay tuned. Victory of the Light. Event is coming soon. YouTube channel.